Go.
No.
All right. Welcome in, everyone.
All right. Welcome in, guys.
Hi, everybody.
Hi, everybody. We are here again, episode 19.
19.
It is. What day is it? It is December 19th, 2025 at 9:11 p.m. on the East Coast.
Hang on. So it's our 19th podcast, and it's the 19th.
It is.
At the reversal of 19.
How did that work? But I can promise you the 20th episode will not be on the 20th.
Unless.
Nope.
Oh, well, fine.
We got stuff to do.
Yep. I have to get destroyed in Final Fantasy tomorrow.
Get wrecked, son.
The Shrekening. I actually made a playlist on my Voodoo of all the Shrek movies, and the playlist is called The Shrekening.
The Shrekening. I love it.
I love Shrek. I still can't believe you haven't seen the second Shrek.
Rocky IV is not a Christmas movie. I'll die on this hill. No. Swig of water for the incorrect man.
Who says that they have not seen Shrek 2?
Dr. J?
Really?
Yep.
Oh my gosh.
Send all hate mail. Care
I
of.
will.
Insert down here.
I have your address.
It's 4.
Well, I wanted to do this at the end of stream, but I completely forgot to do it on the podcast last week because it's still part of my December streaming this year. I had to open my Advent calendar, so tonight is Orin from Final Fantasy X.
Oron. My favorite.
So anyway,
some Oron.
That's out of the way. Let's actually get into the podcast. I just didn't want to forget to do it like I did last week.
Don't cry.
Anyway, we got some good topics this week. This is going to be our last Christmas-themed episode.
That is true. It is the last because I don't know if you calendar wizards out there know this, but this time next week, Christmas will be over.
It will.
Gasp.
Gasp. Santa's coming, y'all.
Also, happy 6th night of Hanukkah, I believe, tonight for those who celebrate.
Mm-hmm. Oh, yeah.
I said I was going to do it on stream every night, and I've literally never done it since the first night. I keep forgetting.
Oh.
Rude.
I don't know much about Hanukkah. But...
I do not. That's in one of the band books for my kids. They have a multicultural page of Jingle Bells and then a Hanukkah song. It says the dreidel song. And then there's something about Kwanzaa, and they asked me what Kwanzaa is, and I said, to be honest, I don't know, so I'm not going to try to answer.
I think Kwanzaa begins on Sunday this year.
See, I got nothing.
I feel like the only thing that I know about Hanukkah is from 8 Crazy Nights, and that's probably not an accurate description of the Jewish tradition.
Not part of the reading material.
You'll never guess how many nights of Hanukkah there are.
I'm going with 6, 7.
8, 9.
I'm going with
Dr.
I just want to say something but it would sound too dark.
I don't know what they are either, but I have displays for them at the library. Come check them out at Learn. At Learn and Learn.
Well, I was going to bring my son over
Don't
there.
learn how to read with me. But
he threw up again today, so he's not going anywhere.
Come check out her library at Insert City here.
Would you like to dox me? Try it. Try it.
Try it.
Why do you think it's called doxing? I'm Doc.
Doctor.
I see what you did there. Doctor Janitor.
Well, I'm French now. Oh.
Anyway,
turn the volume up if you can. I have my volume turned all the way up, unless it's just my laptop.
I think we established this last week. We can't go any higher.
Yeah.
Can you take me higher?
Scott Stapp.
You ever seen that YouTube video I had a friend share with me in high school where they just overdub a Creed performance with nonsense? And I think I showed it to you, Viper, because there was a friend of mine in high school.
It was
it's like Creed shreds.
Yes. Oh. And we laughed about that for months.
I laughed till I probably did pee myself. Let's be honest here. My bladder's just, non-existent anymore.
It's the go find it for yourself.
Yeah, you
YouTube
need to go,
video. But it's called Creed Shreds.
Creed Shreds. There's a similar one with Kiss, which is almost as good.
No, it's not.
I think the Kiss ones is almost as good.
Creed Shreds is so good.
Wow.
Oh, you're gonna make me cry.
That's no Survivor.
You bet you won't pee yourself.
I might.
Bet. That's what we need to do one day, is just kind of dig down YouTube lore and like show off all the things that made us what we are today.
Copyright.
What personality we
Copyright.
what personality we No.
The
Creed
first
Shreds,
thing
I'm
I
sure,
ever
is
saw on
IP free.
YouTube was My Way Power Rangers. Or Power Rangers My Way, I think that's what it was called. I'll have to send you the video.
I still love going back and watching the Dragon Ball Z I'll Make a Man Out of You.
I remember seeing that one.
Oh my gosh, it was so funny.
Your brother-in-law sent it to me one time, and I
Yeah.
don't know my Dragon Ball.
I don't know a whole lot either, but still not knowing any of it is still very, very
the part with the no god, the word Nappa always makes me like.
Vegeta, are we there yet? No Nappa, no we're not.
How about now?
No GD, hit Nappa.
I have no idea what you're talking about.
Oh, we will send it to you.
Okay.
You'll laugh. Okay. Anyway.
I'm gonna need a doctor for myself. Is there a doctor in the house other than me?
Nope.
I'm boned then, boys.
Sorry, I'm only a master. I didn't have enough money to keep going.
Ooh, my wife texted me from the other room. My wife
just did a drive-by shush.
Drive by.
Shush.
Why? Was she shushing my ability to not breathe?
No, she was shushing my my laughter and volume.
You are forbidden to laugh.
Yes.
The child, he sleeps. If you disturb him,
Yeah. No.
God have mercy.
Anyways, So
Emily 15 says, "What are your Christmas plans?" That is
a terrific segue.
what a great, beautiful question from a beautiful lady who may or may not be maritally locked.
My wife.
Segways are weird. When's the last time you saw a car accident?
Actually, on Paw Patrol, my wife's in there watching Paw Patrol right now.
Why is your wife watching Paw Patrol?
And by Paw Patrol, I mean On Patrol Live, but I ridiculously call it Paw Patrol.
I was like, I feel like your child's a little old for Paw Patrol. And your
My
child's
child is
not even home tonight, right?
You know, it's the Paw Patrol marathon. No, even my daughter will walk in on Friday nights and she'll go, "So, Mom, you watching Paw Patrol tonight?"
That's great. Now, this one back here, he's still obsessed with Paw Patrol.
Yeah.
But
Ours
he's also
never
3.
really got into it. I think he watches it sometimes at school, but
Not one of my faves.
So, I can't remember.
Going back to,
did I tell you about the thing a few weeks ago? I think I mentioned on the podcast about him screaming about him hating Christmas. So I was sitting at work today thinking about it. I'm like, you know what? Ever since that night, I have not seen him watch that special at all. And I think that he thinks that he's not allowed to anymore. So I texted Hannah and she goes, "He watched it this morning." I'm like, "Oh, okay." Well, then I'm getting him in the bath and I'm sitting there beside the bathtub while he's playing and I see an ad for it. I'm like, "Hey, buddy, look." And he goes, "I can't watch that." I'm like, "Why?" And he goes, "Because I said I hated Christmas in my bedroom." I'm like, "Buddy, you can watch it if you want to." And he goes,
"You can watch
okay.
Man, you should have just rolled with it and saw how far you could have gone without having all the for a while.
Yeah, but the thing is, I don't want to damage my child.
You got plenty of time to repair it later and then suture it up with other things you're going to ruin him with.
No.
This is the way.
That's called generational trauma, and we're trying to break that in this house.
Automatic therapy.
Yeah. Just bring it up in therapy when we're all dusting
rather than say, I don't understand, but I have this weird penchant for whenever I get upset that I want to go lay in the highway and scream. It couldn't be that my paternal grandfather did that when he was intoxicated 60 years ago.
And it's really strange. I do it on Christmas night because for some reason I really just hate that day.
I've always hated it for some reason.
And I keep wearing purple top hats. It's so strange. Anyway, segue.
Segues are weird.
Emily in chat said, "What are you guys doing for Christmas? Do you guys have any plans?"
Traumatizing our children.
Traumatizing our children.
Yeah.
I don't know why, but the way you phrased, so what are you doing for Christmas, reminded me, I got to stop with the segues, but my cousin, he was only like 15, and he started saying this, be like, hey, what are you doing? He'd be like, hey, where are you going? He'd be like, to hell if I don't change my ways. That's just what I thought about.
We're all going to hell for the songs.
We're all going to hell for the songs.
What are you doing for Christmas? Going to hell? Anyway, what are your Christmas plans? Well, my Christmas plans for tomorrow were going to be get up in the morning, go see Santa, and then spend the day with my son. But then my youngest has thrown up 4 times today, and my oldest has thrown up once today, so we're not doing anything tomorrow. So I'm
That's
probably going to
5
sit
things.
here and play games all day and get ready for my stream tomorrow night. But that's the start of my Christmas. Sunday, if they're feeling better, we're going to my mom's house. My sister-in-law is coming up to visit and doing like pre-Christmas. And then Wednesday night, I go to my aunt's house and do Christmas, and then go to my grandma's house and do Christmas. And then Christmas Day, of course, we'll wake up, open presents here, and then go back to my mom's house because I normally I didn't used to go to my mom's house on Christmas Day. We would just do everything on Christmas Eve, but my stepdad died this year, and now she's kind of alone except for taking care of my grandma. And I'm like, I'm not going to let you spend Christmas Day alone, so I'm going to go back and spend the day with her.
Oh, that's good.
So,
You're a busy beaver.
do I have to work this coming week? I work 2.5 days. I work Monday, and then I will work Tuesday until 1:45. I'm off Wednesday and Thursday, then I work Friday. Then I'm taking a vacation the next week. So,
yeah. As far as me, I know that we have a plane or a train scheduled for either Monday or Tuesday, and then
I totally forgot what you were talking about. I'm like, what do you mean a train? Are you working for the
yeah,
railroad?
like a Christmas train.
He works for
figured you were
Norfolk
taking a
Southern
portion
as of
over
yesterday.
Over in neighboring city from us, or neighboring town or state.
I think so. I have no clue. I did not buy any tickets. I don't know anything about it. I just am told to show up. And so we're doing that, and then, What'd you say, Doc?
I said bare minimum Jones. I like it.
Yeah, bare minimum Jones.
Yeah.
And then, let's see, Christmas Adam, which is the day before Christmas Eve.
Adam.
Christmas
When did
Adam.
that become a thing to like describe the 23rd? But
We've
I like
always said it.
Christmas Adam.
Yeah. We're going over to my parents' house to do Christmas Eve. We're going to church for tree service, and then we're going over to her in-law or my in-laws' house, her parents' house. to
Her
do
in-laws,
Christmas.
which are your laws. Okay.
Yeah. Her laws, which is my in-laws. And then Christmas morning, we'll do Christmas here, go over to my mama's house to do Christmas, and then come back over to my in-laws for Christmas dinner. So Christmas Day is going to be super busy, but
Busy beaver.
We don't have Christmas Adam and Christmas Eve. We have penultimate
Christmas Adam and
Christmas
Christmas
Tide and
Eve?
antepenultimate Christmas Tide.
So here's the thing: does Santa Claus, and we'll keep this just in case any kids are, does Santa Claus wrap gifts, or are they already open and displayed?
By the time Santa
You're
gets to
awesome.
our house, Santa has them wrapped.
Wrap, okay.
And Santa brings one gift, and we provide the rest. We just want to make, we're checking to make sure Santa makes it equal among everybody.
Okay.
He's done things differently every year so far since the oldest was born. Last year there were some things unwrapped because realistically, you're not going to wrap a play table that's this wide.
Yo.
So what? So that was just like sitting under the tree with a bunch of presents on top of it last year. This year, there's nothing. I think technically, we got one of those. Have you seen them though? Kind of like they're wooden racks with a bunch of like plastic storage bins for toys on them.
Yeah,
we have one of those for Jonah, and already assembled it and just put it in Hannah's office. But Jonah's 10 months old; he doesn't know what's going on, so I'm just gonna bring it up here on Christmas Day.
Same, brother, same.
But no, as in terms of like the quantity, I was kind of like Dr. J on that option where contribute very little of it to the big man, because I like the idea that as kids get older and they're talking to their friends about it, I don't like to be like, Santa brought me 37 presents. What did he bring you? It's like, I got socks because my dad got laid off from the factory. Like, I kind of like the idea that they don't get. I mean, if you want them to believe in it, it's going to destroy their image of it. If one person gets a freaking horse and the other kid gets a can of beans. Like it, but
I mean,
imagine it said do the wrapping paper shuffling around. Put 2 holes in the
I knew what you meant.
I know, but it's just the image made me laugh.
Conversely, that being said, I got an early start. I literally bought his first present back in like June.
That's the way to do it.
It was on sale. It was $100 gift, and I got it for $50. So I already started wrapping things back in like, I think I even had some stuff wrapped before Halloween. But I started putting a lot of it in the tree, and now I'm like, but it'd be really hitting is if Christmas morning there's like 3 times as much crap under the tree there is now. So everything that I bought now is like Santa. So my whole closet back here is just like overflowing with gifts, and I'm just gonna haul them all down on Wednesday night.
So Santa in our house displays everything because Santa is a little bougie in our house. And
you don't say.
Maybe that's some of the people that are in our house, but yeah.
Piper.
Every day Santa's just like just making it just appear. It comes early.
Oh no, it doesn't come early, but we have it all displayed out.
That's what I meant. Like it just starts showing up under the tree early.
Oh,
does Santa send any of your chitlins and elves to keep a guard on the house?
We do not have any elves inside of our house. Well,
we have 3 this year.
We have dogs. I bet the dogs would eat them.
So. 2 little gremlins running around.
Well, yeah, that's true. That's true.
Named Piper and Oliver.
I thought you meant like actual like gremlins. I'm like, oh, the Christmas Mogwai would be awesome.
Don't give them water. So, that's.
Oh no, they have to have special water.
So the whole elf on a shelf thing that you're not supposed to touch the elves or they'll lose their magic. Well, last night the way I had to display them, because honestly I can't do it when he's still asleep, and he won't go to sleep until a time for me to stream. So it's like me shambling down the stairs at like 11:30 at night, and I'm like, God, what can I do with these things tonight? So last night I went down and found a bunch of his Mega Bloks trucks and just shoved them all in, and like, okay, now they're having a derby, and they're just sitting on the floor, and they sat there all day. And then I come home and Jonah's crawling to the floor, and he's like grabbing them, like, oh, how do I explain it to Alden? What happens if Jonah grabs one? So like when I was like, so Jonah's reaching for it, I'm like, hey Alden, what's that over there? And I grab the elf and hurl it across the room. He's like, Daddy, where'd the elves go? I'm like, I guess they just ran away while you weren't looking.
Good night, Pookie.
But I love you, Pookie.
But on that concept though, that is a a tradition that some people have. What are other traditions that you have? Thank you, Wise.
Well, we have some good traditions and we have some bad traditions. Well, not really bad. One of the traditions growing up that I absolutely hated was decorating the house. Because here's the thing, and I know Doc has actually been to my house. When you go into my parents' house, there is a long, like, steps down into what we would call the basement. Well, when I was growing up, it was an unfinished basement. So the side on your left had the handrail and it was filled in. The side on your right did not have any handrail and it was not filled in. And all of our Christmas decorations was underneath all the stairs. So we had to clear out a way to get all the decorations out from under the stairs, carry them up those tiny old stairs. It was so much hassle. So every time that I could, I tried to stay away from the house whenever I knew that my mom was planning to decorate.
Viper, we did have one fun year.
We did.
Was it the year Mom died, or was it the year after Mom died when we decorated my tree with wrestling figures?
I don't know.
I want to say it was the year Emily was there, so it was the year after. Because Emily and
that
I
was the
dating.
only time that I had so much fun.
Yeah, God.
So
I think it was just on a whim too. Viper was at my house, and the Viper was at my house, and we were probably studying for something. And
no, we were probably just doing goofing around,
farting around. Yeah, and then my wife, not my wife at the time, but my girlfriend, was hanging out, and we just on a whim pulled out this big tote of wrestling figures and got some fishing line and went to town.
Yeah, so we hung up his wrestling, like,
there's legit like 50 probably or more wrestling figures.
And how many of those got damaged that year?
5 or 6. Yeah, about 5 or 6. Like CM Punk's leg. About I think like CM Punk's leg fell off.
We had like Kane choking the Undertaker. And we like set him up where it was like so interesting. And that was probably the best Christmas tree that I've decorated.
I love it. And then I have a small tree in my classroom, and I never do get around to doing it, but I've acquired smaller figures since then that are a little more bite-sized.
Yeah,
so we can hang those in the tree too. And, so I can have my tribal chief on my tree. So,
Alden, do you have any traditions?
I do have a tradition. I have multiple, but the one that I always do is the first Saturday of December. I always go to this pizza place that we like, and I get pizza.
Edwards.
And then I drive back to the city.
Did you guys get to go this year?
No, still haven't gone. Because this has been December from hell.
Because of Ralph and Jones. So.
Just everything, either money or schedule or sickness or more sickness or more sickness. We're tentatively going to go this Sunday. I don't know if we're going to make it or not. Hopefully the kids feel better. But I always go.
You make it.
I always go the first Saturday. Well, normally we always get our family photos taken. This year we did it that differently too. And then we go to the pizza place. Then on our way back, there's a neighborhood. It's a very famous neighborhood in our city because for some reason they go absolutely crazy with Christmas lights. And it gets so bad that last year, like, they were actually backed up to the interstate with people getting off just to go to this neighborhood and see the lights. They actually had the county police, the sheriff's office, directing traffic to this neighborhood to see the lights.
Really?
It was horrible.
I have a feeling I know where that's at.
It almost wasn't worth it last year, but the kids love it, so we always go and do that. And then we stop and get a McDonald's holiday pie on the way back, and then we get home, and then I sit on the couch beside the Christmas tree and I play Katamari.
Chef's kiss.
So that's a tradition I do every year, and it all stems back to when I was in undergrad. I had an apartment on campus, and my girlfriend at the time, we weren't doing well. We didn't even make it 3 months. But that near the end of it, there was one night that she and her friends were going to go to Market Square, a place we've talked about in the past, and just the three of them were going to go, and inexplicably didn't say anything to me about going, didn't ask me to go. I was like, okay, I guess I'll go sit in my apartment. So I'm sitting there in the apartment. Most of my roommates were, I don't remember who I was rooming with at the time. They were all out. I'm sitting there in my living room beside the Christmas tree. All the lights were off except for the tree, and I was playing Beautiful Katamari on the Xbox 360. And then one of my roommates who worked at McDonald's at the time walks in. I'm like, hey, Jared. And he goes, hey. I'm like, hey, question. Do they have the holiday pies back at McDonald's? He's like, yeah, we just got them back. I'm like, let's go. And I jumped in my car and went and got some holiday pies and came back and played Katamari. And that's kind of where that tradition started, except for the whole pizza thing. I just kind of added that in as I got older. But
you know what this needs? An hour-long drive for some really good pizza.
I would have been like a 2-hour drive from where we went to college.
Yeah, that's true.
Hour and a half, probably.
Yeah.
I can make
no
it from
way
my
it's
place.
not. How fast do you drive?
He's
my
a
left
fairly
foot
good
is becoming
speeder.
more leady.
While you guys are speaking, I'm gonna Google this. How far it is?
It is 60.
One tradition.
Not joking, but it is 67ish miles from my house in this town,
Jesus.
USA, to my father's house, which is about literally 5 miles from campus to where my father lives.
It's 58 minutes, 52 miles. Okay, so only an hour, but still, it seems like it'd be a lot longer than that.
I agree.
It
with
really
that.
depends on how much traffic you hit
That too,
and which way that you actually go.
A lot of it can be eaten up on the interstate. And
Some of the directions it's telling me to take are wild.
Jump on this dolphin and swim 17 miles.
I'm not even joking. Instead of taking the interstate all the way, it at one point has me getting off the highway and then going all the way down to insert city that starts with an M. Which is insane. Why would you go down there?
N or M?
M. That no one
Memphis?
pronounces right.
Pronounce
Mother of Jesusville.
Oh.
Why would you go through there?
I don't know. It's insane.
Mother of Jesus. Oh, God. Why would you cut through
Christ
that place to go to
Butcherville.
And with all the construction going that way, that would be the worst decision ever.
I'll kill you highway.
Yoga man. Good God.
Anyway.
Anyways, one tradition that maybe some of us have done in the past. There is a light show. It used to be at a baseball stadium.
Yeah, they moved it. Mad.
Have you ever? I haven't been to the new because it's been a couple years since we've actually had to do or been able to do this. But have you been to the newer one?
No, because I'd refuse to drive through that mess.
Okay. Well, I mean it's really pretty. You pay by the car.
If you want to be a guest on the podcast,
I was requesting my wife bring me a water so I don't vomit on the microphone from coughing.
Oh yes,
Cool.
Please don't do that.
Yeah.
I'm still working on the same one from last night because I don't like it.
I got a little bit left of orange drink. Anyway, that was a really fun one to do. I know there's a couple of different lights shows. When I was growing up, we had part of our subdivision. It was like a one block, and every house on that block had like a lot of lights.
Have you ever done the drive-through light show at the Bristol Motor Speedway?
No.
You can actually drive on the track.
Yeah.
We took a church bus on it as a kid.
Did you really?
It was crazy. Wow. I want to do it, but I don't have time or money right now. Definitely,
do you
don't
have
money
to
do
pay
it.
by the vehicle or by the?
I
person?
think it's by the vehicle.
Okay.
But
Swig
it's
of
more
water for the
expensive up
choking man.
He's stirring.
Just need the water in my veins.
ASMR.
Right.
ASM agua.
But another tradition since I've been with my wife, we were dating and then
You got to do the.
engaged and oh yeah. It's just oh god, Slurp Boy Jones.
Oh, I don't want to keep just derailing, but I discovered something the other day. This bottle makes a really good water phone.
Yeah.
So if you tap it on a certain part of the bottom, you can hear it.
We are all over the place tonight.
You hear it?
It's beautiful.
So, yeah.
I had a kid in band on break. We had a little like bathroom break or whatever and a snack break. He takes out this Tupperware and there's a little latch. He starts playing with and flipping, and it sounds in my mind. I start hearing, "Who's saving their game?" Because I hear tick, 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 ding. And I'm like, "What is that?" So I look over at him. I'm like, "What are you doing?" "Oh, just this." And I mentioned that it sounds like a typewriter. So for the last 2 weeks, he'll pull out the thing out of his backpack and go, "Mr. Doc, Check it out. Time to save my game.
Mr. Doc.
Dude, in another life, I would have been a Foley artist. I think that'd be so much fun.
God, that would it not?
A what?
Foley artist. It's
not to be no relation to Mick Foley, but
okay.
Yeah, he made the news.
Sorry.
Too. Proud of you.
He did.
Yeah, it's people who basically record specialized sound effects to match up with like scenes and stuff.
Sweeten
up
sound.
It's really interesting.
Oh God, it's so cool.
Like a lot of them will have studios that they like purposefully build, and it'll have like they'll put like a sand pits and gravel pits.
Sound
and
effect studios.
Basically.
And I've seen that. Okay.
And they'll watch the scenes and like they'll try to like record things. They'll do all these different takes.
Okay.
Just to find
Yeah, I've seen that. Oh God.
Yeah, it's cool. And then you can tell that how much care is put into a budget because you'll actually have people who do that versus, hey, here's a good sound effect, stock sound effect 37, and you can immediately recognize it. I hate that is the most jarring thing to me when I'm watching a movie or show is when I hear a sound effect that I recognize because I'm like, you did not care enough to.
Or like the Wilhelm scream.
It's in everything.
Yep.
Literally every Star Wars movie has it.
Yep.
I think that one though is intentional, just as a reference. It's like an Easter egg, because half the time it's not necessary. But there are some. It's very jarring. One of the worst ones is like in any animal sound effect. I swear, there's just like literally just a sound effect library for animals that everyone uses because cats. Wolves are awful for it. There's like one particular wolf sound effect you hear all the time.
I'm a wolf. What do you want?
So jarring. Did I tell you about that though? This one was really cool. God, we're so derailed, but I don't care.
So derailed.
When I was playing Final Fantasy X-2, there is this track, and I can't remember what it is.
Which month?
What it's called? Which month? Month 2, I think. But it's playing this track, and there's this one part where the music like builds, and then it cuts off with this sound effect. I'm like, I recognize that. It's the I'll have to show you the music. I made a video of it, but basically the music builds, and it has like this part where all the music bottoms out, and it makes like this little crescendo kind of sound. And I'm like, that sounds so familiar. It's literally the exact same sound effect used as the item pickup sound in Deadly Premonition, and I'm like. Such an obscure game uses the same sound effect, and I can't believe I recognized it. But like, I was on stream, I'm like, hold on, I know that sound effect. I've played that game enough, and sure enough, yeah, 1-to-1 match. I don't know what sound sample pack it comes from, but it is the exact same sound effect. And why they plugged that in the track, I don't know. But it would just shatter a lot of your childhoods if you knew how much video game music was just sound libraries slapped together. Like a real good one that you might not know this, Doc, is the save room for Resident Evil 4 is just a sound sample.
I had heard that Resident Evil 4 kind of took / illegally took things, but I knew it was a lot of images. I didn't know
it's actually from, if I'm getting this correctly, I might be getting it mixed up with the other one. The company is called Zero G Instruments. I use them for a lot of stuff when I write like horror ambient stuff. But I think the sample is called the pack is called Cuckoo Land Asylum, and the sample is called Who's at the Door. And it's used so much in video games. It's used in Silent Hill Origins. It's used in Resident Evil 4. Everyone uses it. It's been used in so many tracks. But I might be mixing up with another one, but I know that it is a sample. But the track from Resident Evil is called, I think it's called Serenity. But yeah, it's just a sample. Oh. Sorry to tell you how the sausage is made.
Talk about pulling back the curtain.
But one of my favorite tracks from Silent Hill 2 is just a sample. The white noise from the beginning when James is looking in the mirror. That's just a sample pad. Because I have it. I bought a. I don't
haven't gone back to that game.
It's called Omnisphere 2. It's this giant collection of samples from Spectrasonics, and yeah, I have that pad so I can literally just play that on my keyboard.
I was excited to find that on Apple Music after so many years, and then 90% of it is just clang clang rattle bang bangs, and then Theme of Terra, and I was like,
Theme of Terra?
Wait, no, that's Metal Gear. Theme of Return.
Laura.
Theme of Laura. Theme of Laura.
Laura.
Theme of Terra. theme of Tara is Metal Gear because apparently, I don't know, this sounds culturally inappropriate, but Tara. That's like Metal Gear's like initial theme from 1987. No, theme of Laura is. And then 99% of that. 99% of the Silent Hill soundtracks is just.
Oh, if I had a guitar right here, I'd play it. That one over there's not tuned. It's an open C.
Oh.
It's okay.
Copyright flag.
Is it even tuned? It's like.
Oh, that's so cool.
I love that song.
Wait. Oh, man, I didn't get to do my thing.
Anyway.
You guys have lost me so bad.
Play the game. Just play the game.
Yeah.
It's good.
I got to tell you the spoilers.
I played it for a day.
No spoilers.
That doesn't count.
I think
anyway.
you are.
Emily says, here's a conversation starter. How have your traditions changed since you were a kid?
That like 15 minutes ago.
Well, no one cares.
I'm going to throw in my hat because I haven't said anything yet.
That's just like your opinion, man.
This is like your opinion, man. No, I haven't said anything yet other than I've just derailed the hell out of all of us for the last 40 minutes. But,
how have your opinion, traditions changed? Well,
I'm fatter.
It's way more chaotic now.
My dad's not drunk on Christmas morning.
Daddy. Oh, John Denver's breaking out that song again.
Please, Daddy.
No, okay, so here's the deal. I kind of have the same routine I've had since I was a kid. It's always been like, even now as an adult, I have this festival of a thing that you use at Christmas, but it's a fantasy of those things. It's called Fantasy of Trees, for God's sake.
Okay.
And it's.
I was like, what are you talking about?
It's sponsored by a local a local hospital for children. Let's just call it that. I bet you'll never guess what it's called. And it's just a fundraiser, and then you can go get to see Santa Claus because it's right before he eats all the food at Thanksgiving.
If you have time to stand in line.
Yeah.
Yeah,
you do.
Good luck.
And when I was a kid, my mother was a part of. I don't know how involved she was, or if just because she worked at that hospital and therefore like got extra super duper fun perks for it. But I went for years. My fourth grade teacher.
Yeah, we've been a lot. We have all kinds of
years. There's
things
photos
that you make and decorations.
How long has the fantasy been going on? Did it predate the convention center? Because I remember that place opening in our lifetimes.
Really?
Yeah,
I don't know.
I think it opened in the mid-90s.
I could not tell you if it's always been there, but I have photos.
I know it predates me. It does predate me. I don't know.
I have photos from the kindergarten era doc, which would be 1994-ish.
If I'm not mistaken, it opened in 99, if I'm not mistaken. No, 2002. No. 2002. See?
So I wonder where Fantasy of Trees was before then.
I don't know. Because
I would ask my mother, but she's been buried underground for 15 years. So no.
The convention center replaced the World's Fair. So.
Oh, that checks.
No, but
yeah,
it was
that
always
makes a whole lot of
inside.
sense too, because the Sun Sphere's right there.
Yeah.
It was always inside somewhere.
Where are we from, guys? You mean the Wig Sphere?
Yeah. Wig Sphere. Knoxville.
Okay.
Dogsville.
It's a big enough city. No one's going to just show up on our front door. And just
I found all three of you. Damn it!
Even though none of us live in Knoxville.
No.
Well.
Knoxville.
Stop telling people where you live.
I live under the home. Never mind.
Yes, I do. I do live in Knoxville.
No,
I seriously don't though. So.
For real.
Also, that Wikipedia page is very bright. I'm turning that off.
Hey, see, you get the holy glow in his holy name. No, I still do Fantasy of Trees as an adult with my wife and my daughter, and my daughter has gone to Fantasy of Trees every year we've been able to. I don't remember what happened during COVID. I can't say that it happened. Maybe it did. I don't remember.
It did.
Okay. I've got photos of almost every single year of her being there, and then within the last 3 years, her dance company has actually performed there too. So I get super extra bonus awesomeness just watching her do.
Have any of you guys worked or performed there?
No.
I can't say I have.
I have.
I've only ever been twice.
I've worked.
Was it
quite a bit
your high school performance? Or,
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Okay. It was a marching performance.
Would you like do a lap around the?
We sure did.
That's actually pretty cool. I've done that in high school, but like at our local Walmart, and
it is so crowded and loud that none of us could hear each other.
That's kind. Oh, so you did it inside the convention in the basement?
We did it inside. Oh yeah, like
so you'll know what I'm talking about when you say this. We used to do this thing in high school. I don't know if we ever did it in the new high school when it was built. No one can know where I went to school though.
Dear God.
So the way our old school was like a giant L, and your wife knows what I'm about to say because she did it. We only did it one day out of the year. We did it on homecoming games. Okay, so we did it at high school. I couldn't remember. So our old high school was like really cramped. But we did this thing on homecoming day where we would walk out of the band room, go up this little flight of stairs, and get to the top of this hallway. And this would be a long hallway all the way to the end of the building. And then you make a big left turn, and then we go all the way to the end of that hallway, and that's where the gym was. And we'd have a pep rally for the homecoming. But we had to line the entire marching band up, and we would just go through the hall and play the fight song as loud as possible to the whole school. And God, the sound was so off the walls, just hitting every wall and door, and you just hear it's just over and over and over again, and it was so freaking loud.
I would absolutely love that with every fiber of my being.
It was cool. It was actually really fun.
I remember us, like, we would do the pep rallies right outside school, and we would start, with our normal songs, and then we would move inside after the pep rally and play our fight song all the way down the hallway. And it was so god awful. It was so loud and like noise was bouncing off everywhere. Like, it was so bad.
Oh my! Does Emily remember this? Outside of our old band room at our old high school, the school, basically the entire school, like I said, was a giant L, but they built a second section, which were like the math and science section. So the whole thing kind of looked like a big L with a little square, and then there was an awning on the lower floor that connected them, and you could only get to the upper floor from the front of the left side of the school, so it didn't connect on the right side. But the awning went out from the band room all the way down to the parking lot, and then went up and then over and connected to the school. So it's kind of like a T. But that awning was it was literally just an aluminum covering, but the way the sound bounced off of that, we would get out there in the drum line after we'd come back from the games, we would just start playing cadences under it. But our goal was to hit as many freaking rim shots as possible, and every time you do it, go pa pa pa, and everyone would be like, stop doing that. And we would just try to bust heads until the director would tell us to stop. It was awesome though.
Somebody did that when they were stirring the nest in college. Do you guys remember that? And like all of us just started cracking up.
Yeah.
Like, it was rim shots everywhere. And all of us could like not control it. And
well, we loved it because our director would write a lot of rim shots in our music. And every time you'd see it, it's like, that meme, it's like when you're reading in class and you get to a swear word and you look at each other like this. That's what it was when we would see a rim shot in the score. We're like, oh, we're gonna milk this one.
Alden, were you at college whenever we took our fight song at approximately 360 beats per minute on the way?
I don't think so, but I like the sound of that.
Oh my God in heaven! We had an arch going off of pregame and going into the stands, and for some reason, maybe the spirit led us, or maybe
they counted us off that way because somebody else counted us off.
Either the spirit gave us a lot of like heart palpitations, or we drank too much Powerade that morning. But it was and then when we finished, approximately 7 seconds later, our band directors were yelling at us, "What the what's that about?" It was the best. It was the
Do you remember the look that the trombone section when all of us decided to do a turn after every single note that we could? Oh, there was one female band director, Petrushka,
Hey, person.
And man, she gave us the look of death. Like,
That's the
she
same one
was
that I remember her
so
yelling more
mad.
than anything. I miss
She
that woman.
was so mad.
I just remember my first year there. Our drum cadence was "Spoon Man" by Soundgarden.
Was you there when we didn't have a band? Was that
The
during
year
that?
without
That
a
might have
Santa
been his
Claus?
first year.
Yeah, it was.
Huh?
I think it was
Yep.
his first year.
Because we had a pet band that year, and I remember the day
sure
that we
did.
found out we were getting the band back. I remember a certain person going, "Oh my god!"
Yeah.
I
and
saw
just
that video
losing her
on,
mind.
Our favorite
Facebook.
season.
and it
Yep.
just came.
Dude,
The
I
reason
knew
why-
someone who purposefully
It's
did not go to school there just because of that year that we didn't have the band. They're like, "I'm not going to school there anymore," and they went somewhere else because they didn't have a marching band that year.
That's
And I was like,
that's sad.
I was like, I don't really care. I just want to get my degree.
Yeah, really.
I feel like Squizgar from Metalocalypse. I just need to sit here and like noodle on this thing the entire time we're talking.
Strike up the
Strike up the CD. You so every time that let's clue in for the people who don't know. Every time that our football team scored, Doc is about to die. Doc, are you okay? Thumbs up. All right. They would say, "Strike up the band," whoever. And then the year that we didn't have the band, we made the joke out of it. We're just like, "What are they gonna do? Just be like, strike up the CD?"
Sure as shit we did.
For the first couple games, I don't even think we have a pet band.
We did not.
We did not.
Nope.
Yeah,
First
just kinda
game, it
popped
was
in
one of the
around
first time I
October,
hung
I
out with my girlfriend, and we had walked over to the stadium just to watch the madness and see how sad it was.
I remember because I went with you.
I was about to say, were you with us at the time? Because I thought it was
was.
mainly.
I mean, there was a
girlfriend
don't get me wrong. And that was the first time I've ever not had anything to do during a football game.
right.
Why did they get rid of the band that year? Was it like a budget thing?
Who knows?
I want to say it was, but I can't recall.
I think they thought it was a good idea, and then because our main director, I believe, left because he was gone by then, right?
Yes.
Okay, so our main director left, so they're just like, "Oh, we don't need a marching band."
The
We still had
department
all the
had
other
also
teams.
cut 2, maybe 3 positions at that point.
Yeah,
So
And,
we saw several people. It
yeah.
wasn't a mass exodus, but it was an exodus.
yeah,
Exodus?
it was
Exorcist.
pretty bad.
It was an exercise.
Exorcist.
It was more than necessary.
I'm already choking half to death. Don't make it worse.
No, you're good. It was definitely more than necessary. So they decided to cut out the entire marching band, and
Yeah, wasn't it the provost? Yeah, because I remember the provost had a conversation.
and then a couple of weeks later, they're just like, "Okay, we need you guys actually just to have like a pet band, and not actually march." And that's what we did for the rest of the season.
And then it wasn't long after we started the pet band that we were like, okay, also the band's coming back next year.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and then we had that email, and I remember that one female that you was alluding to.
Our favorite screaming season.
Yes.
I never knew if she, because I'm the one that started the "hey" thing, and then she started doing it, and I swear that she only did it because I started it.
It's only because she's louder than you.
True.
I can't help it.
Because
Sorry.
she was extremely louder than
Yeah.
you.
That's like one of her character traits.
But that was my thing, and I always was kind of like, that's my thing. You could at least
Plus 10
give me-
charisma. You should have copywrote it, man. Womp womp. You talked about Swisscar, and I was trying to sneak in a stop scopies me.
Skull.
I do that with my daughter now when we sneeze or cough, and like one of us like goes right after another, and I'll look at her and go, "Stop copies me," and she goes, "No, you stop copies me."
Copies me.
She has no context. I just showed her the video on YouTube one day, and then my wife will do it too. So yeah, tradition.
Tradition.
Yeah,
I mean,
Fantasy and Trees
technically
was great. And then I have a church gig that I've played for about 15 years now. That I play Christmas Eve, and then I skedoodle on home, which is kind of ironic because I've been at this same church since I was a kid, and I would only have like a little side step and to go see my father's sister, who lived in insert town of the college we went to, actually behind the stadium. And then I remember falling asleep like halfway home, and our dad and mom would drive us home, and I'd hear like all the cool Christmas songs that I always liked, and like Christmas in Dixie is always like one that's always been real important to me. And then it kind of gives me that same vibe whenever I leave my father's house and drive down to insert bumfart city that I live in. Same vibe. It's just nice. That calm before the Christmas Day storm. And I don't go home on Christmas anymore because it's just my father and all my
Does
other
he
relatives.
come to see you guys?
He had, but with his illnesses over the last couple of years, it's difficult for him to travel without potentially getting sick. Like he skips out on most holidays. We got him up here for my daughter's birthday, I think in June. No, he had a minor surgery.
Nope, your daughter's birthday is in June. I know.
No, I'm aware. I was in the room where it happened. I was in the room when it happened. I was in the room 9 months before she showed up. I was in.
So
I knew all the details.
Just to let you know, your daughter was born in June.
Yeah, because you met Lita that day too.
I sure did.
Yeah, you did. You rubbed it in my face. I'm like, well, I got a daughter, so that's
sure did. Cool. I got a daughter out of it.
Yep, so did. But yeah, he doesn't travel well. I heavily doubt he'll come again. But it's at least good and part of the tradition to see a family member. To see a family member on Christmas Eve, and even if I don't necessarily see him on Christmas Day, because my Christmas Day would be spent with my family, and by the time I was a teenager, I only had one living relative on my maternal and paternal side, and then when he passed, it was just kind of a free for all for us. So we didn't have a whole lot of family alive to begin with. So you guys mentioned in all these mom and dad and grandpa and blah, blah, blah. And I'm like,
see,
maybe I'm kind of glad I didn't have to do all that because that would kind of drive me crazy.
Yeah. See, I had two different Christmas parties, and because I have two set of grandparents on my mom's side, so it was my mom's actual dad, the one that I lived with in college, and we would have a completely different party because him and the person that was married to my grandmother on my mom's side do not like each other. Like they could not be in the same room with each other. I was really surprised that he showed up to his funeral. That was.
I got you.
Yeah, tough.
I got you.
I mean, he's been all right. We kept them separate. Everything separate. So I mean, we just learned that you just couldn't talk about each one of them to the other person. So, but we would normally do their party. We would normally do my papa's party, like maybe around December 15th, 17th, somewhere around there. Like it would be like super early, and a lot of times we would go to. Okay, you snoozed.
Trying to maximize it. I blew one of my snoozes out last night, so we only have two tonight. So,
okay. But we would go to a Dixie featured buffet. I'm trying to
dox yourself without telling you're doxing yourself.
Good Lord, guys, we don't live in all these Dixie places. It's okay.
Dixie.
We're just triangulating our locations.
Yeah.
What's that? The Doxy Stampede?
Let's see. At one point, he went to Lenore City when he was 7 years old. I think I know where he is now.
Satellite imaging shows him approximately 3 miles northeast of the reactor.
What do we go to your house for a bonfire? So it was not for Christmas. It was during October. We would always get together for a bonfire.
I want to say it was Halloween because one of y'all had your faces painted.
It probably was on Halloween, but we do it like just around that
was just
time.
The meeting of the Juggalos.
Yeah.
Honestly, one of y'all had.
He was not celebrating anything.
Viper, was it you that had your face kind of painted like?
I'm sure it was.
Or was your brother-in-law? It was one of the two.
Oh no, it wasn't my brother-in-law. It had to be me then.
It had to been you.
It had to be me.
Yeah.
I'm sure if it was on Halloween, then I was probably doing something afterwards. Because we was always going to different parties and anyways.
I got you. Yep.
Yeah. So that's kind of what I grew up with. As far as now, it's a little more chaotic just because we do a lot more stuff around the holidays. And, Santa has to come home and put things together and display them very nice and neatly. That takes time, and Santa doesn't have a lot of time.
Put the present down.
Put the present down.
Put the cookie down.
Do you have a lot of when we were younger, my mother went all out in cooking. It was a New Year, it was a Christmas Eve, it was a Christmas morning, and a Christmas evening dinner. I don't know how she swung 3 dinners or 3 meals back to back to back like that. But when my in-laws, I started hanging around them, they would make a breakfast casserole that you would fight a hobo for because it was so delish. And my mother-in-law tried, I think 2 or 3 years ago, to say, hey, since y'all are having kids and you're spending most of the morning with them doing your own little thing, I'm going to stop making the casserole. And we almost lynched her. So and then they make a breakfast casserole, and then it's just kind of a fend for yourself. They buy like deli meat and sandwiches and chips, and they say, go nuts. And I wasn't used to that. I was prepared to like cook the turkey and
cook the turkey.
Yeah. So it's been kind of an odd thing, but you'd think after 14 years I'd be used to it by now. But still, it kind of throws me off every once in a while.
Yeah. So it's kind of weird in our family because we do the Christmas breakfast. Her mom used to do it before we had the kid, but we started doing it because he would wake up and Santa would be there, and it was just a lot for us to be able to travel over there, then travel all the way to my mama's house.
And his in-laws cook some good meals, let me tell you. And,
well, I mean, breakfast is, just breakfast food.
But
like,
still,
it wasn't anything out of the ordinary food.
And his brother-in-law's chef, so yum.
The dinner, now, my brother-in-law, Bielix, he doesn't come for the breakfast now because he's doing his own thing with his wife.
Sure.
And
his wife.
His wife. But he is there for the dinner, and for the dinner we do a beef tenderloin. And he marinates it and smokes it and grills it, and it's really good. So we do go all out. The only thing that we cook for is the breakfast, and then we do like split the dinner, and then just carry it over the day of. And we'll do that on our way to my mama's house because it's on the way. But that's normally how that'll go.
Right. Y'all are busy beavers. I don't think I could handle doing that on a holiday like that.
Well, I mean, my mama's house is maybe like 10, 15 minutes away from my in-laws' house.
Still
not like too bad.
I guess it's just because I just didn't have. I mean, I was born with one less grandparent because one decided to peace out before I was even born. So yeah. I was down to grandma.
That was kind of the same with my grandpa. My grandparents. Paternally, they divorced.
I still have all of my
dad was
grandparents except for my papa.
I have one grandparent left. I never had a great grandparent.
Did I?
I don't recall. I don't recall a great grandparent.
My grandpa was so.
I'm trying to
I
think.
Mine were all.
There's a lot of people that there's a lot of people that I knew were family, but I didn't know how they were family because I was so young. Right. And then a lot of them passed whenever
my kids have 5 great grandparents. So.
I don't know if they were technically great grandparents.
It would have been nice.
If they were, I didn't know.
Don't you hate as a kid all these relatives telling you stories and giving you the 411, and you're like, yeah, whatever. Where's my Game Boy?
Yeah.
Like you had all the information. You had the open book test, and now,
Yeah.
too damn bad. So,
I mean, I still remember some of their names, like
right.
if they're telling me stories, but putting a face with them and actually remembering them, I couldn't do. Unless, like, I literally was over there all the time.
My only remaining family member is not super reliable on very much information.
Yeah.
Alden's not met my father, but Viper knows
Really?
my father quite well.
No.
Yes, I do.
Yeah,
I love conversations with your
God
father.
loved him, but he's that
It
boy,
always results to a wrestling conversation or a cigar conversation.
the apple didn't fall far. Well, the first half of that tree, but the second half of that tree can go fly kite. But I digress.
And it's always conversations like completely out of the random. He'll just be looking at me and go, "Well, what do you think about this?"
Yeah, yep.
Absolutely
He's
love
a
that
good
man with all my
conversation
heart.
starter.
I love that man with all my heart.
He's good, peeps.
Not good on transition.
Not clearly the son didn't do much better than the father.
By the way of how this podcast actually
Really?
went.
Yep.
But he's a good man, Charlie Brown.
Mm-hmm.
Well,
Oh,
we only
boys.
have one ad snooze left. I
Yeah.
don't think we're going to be doing any matchups.
Nah,
tonight,
well,
but-
we'll save those for next week because we're going to do a extended podcast next week. We're going
Yes.
to be talking about wrapping up the entire year. We're going to be talking about memories of what you guys did prior years for like New Year's Eve, New Year's Day, whatever it is. I guess any traditions there as well.
We'll be covering a lot of bases next week.
We will be. So it's definitely going to be. That is a touchy subject, Matt. You put that down. If you do not know, he is holding up a John Cena doll. John Cena is.
John
It is a
Cena's
touch.
gone.
It is a
Nope.
touchy
He's no
subject.
longer with us.
Oh yes, he's still with us. He's just no longer active. He didn't die.
He's dead to me.
Well, okay.
My
No, I
wife
don't
is
care.
referring to something I cannot discuss amongst gentlemen.
Doc has a new year memory. Okay.
I'll
I
let you fill in the blank.
There is no blank there. It's just dots.
I'll let you fill in the dot.
Okay. Maybe this is a green room conversation.
Yeah, it is.
All right. Well, we'll meet back up there in a moment. We do need to rate it out to someone, though, if you got anyone in mind.
Cool. What kind of raid are you looking for? You
I
looking
don't
for
care.
You don't care.
Nah. It's all good. You lead the way.
Let's do a person from the across the pond. I will type his name in chat so you don't get
Fort Loudon?
Where is that?
Little bit
I've never
farther
heard of
than-
that place at all.
loud.
Oh, it's pronounced Loudoun.
But easily 18.
Why don't
You
you
do
go
not
to
know
Telco
easily.
Village, poser?
He is normally a speed runner. He's focused on Final Fantasy 9, but he's been doing other stuff for the past couple months.
All right.
I'm taking a break from there.
Well,
But,
before we head out, what are we promoting? What's everyone doing this week?
I'm trying to survive this week. I'm going to try to finish up as much as I can with The Last of Us Part 2. And then we're definitely going to be finishing up our Tuesday Night Chaos with SmackDown versus Raw 2009. We only have one more character left to finish out that entire game and move on to the next one.
All right.
So that's what I got going on.
What you got, Doc?
Jack, I'm gonna try to do something with this, but I shall say no more.
Well, we still need you back here.
Yeah.
Alden, you got some stuff going on.
I am going to finish Final Fantasy 12 at some point. I don't know if it'll be tomorrow night or if it'll be Monday, but I'm going to finish it. I'm very close, like extremely close. I just need to not suck at the very end of it because it's.
I just need to not suck.
Sunday night, I will be going to Eduardo Grande's, hopefully, if the kids are not sick. And of course, afterwards, I'll have to play some Katamari. We're going to play the new Katamari. I've been putting it off for weeks, but we're going to finally play it. Then I'm just going to be. I don't know what I'm going to do for the rest of the month because this was my next project, but I'm not going to start it until New Year's now. I want to start to a new year with a fresh game. So I probably will take it easy and just play something simple for the rest of the year. I am going to do a stream on Christmas Eve that's festive, and I'm going to do a like I did last year on New Year's Day. I'm going to do New Year's Eve. I'm going to do a retrospective, talking about my year on Twitch, my stats, of things I've done, and my year on PlayStation. Because I get those emails from me every year, and that's fun to talk about. And this year, maybe my neighbors will actually do it. Like the one time they didn't do it last year, I set up a camera to show fireworks at my window, and they didn't actually shoot any off. And I'm like, really? The one time you guys don't blast off mortar rounds in the middle of the street?
Really?
Because it's illegal in our county, but they still do it anyways.
That's the thing you do in the country is just shoot off random fireworks at Christmas.
We're not even in the country. We're still in the county. We're still in the county where it's illegal, and they still sit across the street from the sheriff's officer, and they're just like, "Hey, let's shoot this one off." The first year here, they shot a bottle rocket off, and it went backwards into their garage and exploded inside their garage 2 doors down from me. I'm like, "Oh dear God, we're gonna die."
We're gonna die.
But anyway,
so
yeah, catch me live tomorrow at 8.
Catch me live. How about that?
Catch Viper live tomorrow at 8.
Yep.
Pick one. Either one's good.
Or a cat.
Or tab up both of us, either one.
Jump into both. You can do both. You're a big boy or girl. Or however you identify. Anyway, let's raid out. We'll see you guys. If you don't see us on our separate streams before then, we'll see you next Friday for episode 20, the final podcast of 2025. Cool. And it will be extended. Tell your friends. Invite everyone. We're going to have fun with it.
I brought my cat.
All right. All right.
All right.
We'll see you guys. We're raiding out now. Have a good time.
Alrighty.
We will be back next week. Peace out, guys.
Bye-bye.
Yeah, okay.